Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What up? Big Herc 916, getting down with Fresh Out. You know how we do it over here. Keep you laced up, and wanted to share another prison talk with you about the game of life. And it's going down right before our eyes with everything that's going on in social media, everything in entertainment. You know, I've talked about the P. Diddy situation, and I know you're probably tired of hearing about it, but one of the things I found very interesting is how quiet all the celebrities are, all the entertainers, all the people who were a part of his quote-unquote inner circle as far as coming to his defense. And when you think about it, if what is alleged is true, the cameras that were on the yachts, that were in the mansions, at all the different locations, the freakery going on with the party after the party. Think about all the people on these different platforms in these different fields that were involved with the freak-offs and that are scared to death of their video coming out. Think about the basketball player who was getting a salad tossed by some other dude, multiple dudes. The NFL guy, major contract, doing a do in a wild circle of debauchery. The politician freaking off with someone that wasn't of proper age. The big entertainer, the big producer who was feeding their fetish, licking butt, maybe sucking on toes, maybe getting defecated on. All this stuff, but see, they were doing it because other people were there at their same level doing it too. So they didn't see no harm in it. They look across the room, they see somebody they feel is just as famous as they are, and they're doing some butt to butt, nut to butt, hammer to the coochie. Who knows? But it's going down. And so they figure, shit, I'm going down with it. And they participated. A lot of these people you guys look up to, these so-called celebrities that are trying to push narratives and dictate, you know, what you should follow and believe in, they were at these freak-offs. The freak-offs were ingenious when you think about it. The freak-offs were, it was just diabolical. Some James Bond shit. You go to the Grammy party, everybody leaves around 11, 12, but at 1 or 2 o'clock, the Gremlins come out. The milk and cookies come out. And that's when it all goes down. You got people doing stuff, these celebrities, you know, that got props, these fake wives, fake girlfriends, and they're doing just nasty stuff. You know, sausage parties. Guys in there sword fighting. All kind of wild shit going on like that. And if you stayed, that meant that you were down with the get out. I'm not here to say, you know, if you like to get down with sword to sword combat, hey, more power to you. I'm just saying that know that you could be on video. Big man, big shoe contract, big commercial car contract, you know, big social media person, big mandingo. Yeah, you could be on video, and most likely are on video, because you're thinking, hey, if they're doing it, it must be good for me too. And at the time, it probably was. You probably were thinking, man, I'm living a life. I'm kicking it, doing my thing. And then this shit happens. Everybody's quiet. Where Khaled at? Where all these other hip hop artists, all the guys with billionaire friends? Where are they? Why are they not saying anything? Didn't all these dudes do songs with P. Diddy, Puffy, hanging out at the mansions? None of them are speaking up. CVJ, the only one riding. He the only one saying, I got his back. Where everybody else at? They said Prince Harry was kicking it with him. Who else knows who came over at night? What dignitaries from Europe or the Middle East? Because, I mean, shoot, you talking about Puffy, and he's got the hoes, the hookers, the gigolos, the man meat. They were all getting down. They were all slapping skin. Now everybody's quiet. And he's not in jail, so you know he got some fire. He got some heat. He got some heat, man. Ooh, man, 2024, man, we about to see some fire. That's a lot of shit, man. And the industry, for real, needs to be blowed up anyways. Hip-hop industry is straight garbage, man. The gangster rap that took over, these guys, and they murdering each other every week, and, you know, they glorifying drill music, and man, they need to blow this shit up. All these so-called gangsters and thug dudes who were, you know, busting butt, you know what I mean, slapping swords, you know, pretending like they players and they got bodies and they really ain't nothing but drug addicts and fake gangsters. You know, we need to expose these dudes, man. We need to expose the whole industry and clean it up. Get back to some real soulful, you know, some music that brings, you know, good values and like I said, if you want to do your thing as a consenting adult, cool. But when you use that to extend yourself into a position where you can control people, man, it's a power move. And I tell you, man, you guys talk about, you know, oh, you know, this guy, you know, he's doing this and doing that. Look, you seen the Island Boys, what they were doing lately. Man, look, these dudes, most of them, man, they long time ago done sacrificed their cheeks. How you think you get in there? Otherwise, you stay independent. You make money, but you ain't getting that money. And you got to live with that, man. And there's no turning back. Once you sell that soul, that kundalini gets lit up by the sword, that ain't nothing turning back from that, man. And like I said, I'm not judging whatever you like for your sex, man, but just know that there are certain industries that people use their power and they exploit it. You know, I've seen it in just an adult entertainment industry. Women getting used up, dudes getting used up, and then eventually dudes start doing weirdo shit because they still trying to be relevant and they don't have nothing else besides their, you know, besides their hammer. I mean, if you live off a 10-inch hammer and that's what you have, after a while, what else do you have? If you don't know how to, you know, intellectually, you know, operate in the world and all you can do is pull your hammer out, I mean, shit, man, you can wear that little thing out. You get wore out. Then they just have you as a sideshow. You're like a circus act. Pull it out, bring it out, and they just have you come out for everybody. And then you just, you know, you get tossed around. You get tossed up too. Dudes, you know, they get exploited, man, and they get, you know, you get so caught up in all that, man, and gets all bad, man, you gotta know how to back out. I've seen some. I backed way out. Some dudes never backed out. And Shawn Michaels, man. I mean, dude, used to be the man. Now he's doing everything. He done went all over, crossed the whole line. You gotta have some type of moral character going into all this stuff. Nobody wants to talk about it because nobody wants to be that person who said something because they want to stay relevant and stay in the game. But look, man, times are changing, and it's going to be a lot exposed. And if you were getting down with that, it's going to come out. And just like everything else, we're at an age of awakening. Things are coming to the surface. A lot of people are quiet. A lot of comedians. A lot of different people who were, quick to want to go get the invite, but now they ain't saying shit. You tell me why they quiet. Why are they quiet? Cat Williams said it. These people, they don't have a problem sucking your weenie in front of everybody. Fresh out, Big Herc 916.
Go. Hey, what does your shirt say?
Cancel culture.
Why is it crossed out?
Because over at Fresh Out, we ain't with that bullshit. Pick you up a shirt at FreshOutSeries.com. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.